My name is Kitanya Khateri. I am the proud owner of Khateri Equine Wellness. We are equine body workers specializing in shockwave and equine cupping, and we serve all of New Jersey and Eastern Pennsylvania. We are a mobile unit, meaning that we come to you. So whether you're at home at your barn or you're on the road at a show, just let us know, and we are happy to come out and see you wherever you are, because our goal is to help keep the horse comfortable in an environment that they are familiar with. I am a horse owner, first and foremost. I love horses of all breeds, and I really found my passion when I was working as a show groom for another hunter jumper barn, and I was introduced to equine body work, and to see that I could give back to horses in that way and make them feel good and give them essentially a spa day as well as heal injuries. I really felt like that was where I wanted to be and how I wanted to take part, because I ride just for fun, so I was never one that was about chasing ribbons or chasing points, but they just mean so much to me and what they've done for me in my personal life that I wanted to basically give back and make them feel good. Sure, so I specialize in specifically shockwave and equine cupping. So equine cupping is the exact same premise as cupping in humans. It is a decompressive therapy that uses suction to pull on the skin and the upper layers of the muscle, including their fascia, and it's to promote blood flow, get the lymphatic drainage. You can also use it post-exercise to help process lactic acid faster. Shockwave is actually acoustic sound waves. It is a cell regeneration therapy at its core. Those shockwaves create tiny micro tears in their tissue that prompts the body's natural immune system to come in and heal the tissue and make it stronger, and not stronger in like a we can lift weight more, but in a less injury prone, less tear resistant. So that's great for your tendons, your suspensory, your joints. Horses with arthritis or scar tissue, it helps break down that material. And also horses with kissing spine, shockwave has been used to help manage the pain that is associated with kissing spine. Sure, so we like to promote a proactive sense to body work, meaning that just because your horse isn't showing signs doesn't mean that they aren't stressed or tense and don't deserve some body work. Think of it as yourself. You know, you are naturally stressed or anxious with life, and you would like to go get a massage for nothing else than just to relax. Cupping especially is really great in that regard. It's a great spa day. Shockwave can also be used in that regard, just to help get the horse to relax and prevent injuries from happening in the first place. But in the case that there are injuries and we are dealing in the recovery sense, some indicators are, you know, the classic signs of lameness. Are they limping? If you have an older horse, if they are refusing to lie down or have difficulty getting back up once they lie down, if they act stiff after they've been standing for long periods of time, different things like that are kind of minor changes in behavior that start to indicate that they are stressed or tense or stiff in areas where they're not normally feeling that way. So if you are an owner, you're very intimately familiar with your horse, you know the ins and outs, you know their behaviors, and so paying attention to those tiny changes in behavior is a great way to catch signs of feeling sore, stiff, and off before an injury actually happens. If an injury does happen, we work a lot with vets, chiropractors, acupuncturists. We also work with other body workers, especially like massage therapists. All of our services are complementary to those services, and so we are very happy to work with the team that you already have with your horse and to go under vets' prescriptions, especially with the shockwave if it's injury related, and just be part of that team to help get your horse back up and running. Yeah, so I do work with OTTBs. I work with basically horses of all different types. OTTBs are kind of one of my favorites because unfortunately they are notorious for having issues coming off the track, and I just like to make them feel better because they do deserve that second career that we're also passionate about. I also work with horses that are in active competitive, whether it is English competitions, hunter show jumpers, or it is Western disciplines. I also work with a lot of rodeo horses. I also work with a lot of retired or pasture pets that we just want to make them comfortable in the later years of their life. So no one knows your horse better than you do. So trust your gut, and if something feels off with your horse, be your horse's advocate. Try and find the answer, because you know your horse, you know what is normal for them, you know how to read their signs and their mannerisms. And so don't be afraid to push for answers. If you feel like something is off or wrong and you're not quite getting an answer that feels like it's the whole story, don't be afraid to keep pushing and be that advocate for your horse. Like I said, we work with so many other people, whether it is a chiropractor, a vet, massage therapists, because oftentimes there's not a golden bullet that just fits everything and is the answer to everything. And so oftentimes it does take a lot of different things to actually fix what is going on. And so don't be afraid to keep pushing and keep being that advocate until you feel like you are being heard and your horse is getting the care that they deserve.